Welcome to the cage. It is the most extreme action figure match you have ever seen. This is the cage of death. Weapons surround ringside. A solid steel cage surrounds these competitors and this ring. There's a platform on top. That can only mean danger for the 7 men involved. It's for the 24/7 title. First man to get a pinfall or submission wins the match. We got the likes of Drew McIntyre, the champion Walter, Tommaso Ciampa on the outside there, Gargano, Kyle O'Reilly, Jeff Hardy and the tribal chief Roman Reigns, who drives Gargano into the cage. And now Ciampa biding his time there with the chest shot and the senton Atomiko by Kyle O'Reilly, and it's broken up by Roman Reigns, and this is going to be a hard one to call because there's action going on everywhere around ringside. As Ciampa gets levelled with a gutbuster by Hardy. We've got several former 24/7 champions in this match, including the current champion. There you see him, Walter. And Kyle O'Reilly last week returned from injury, stating he was going to be in this match. And oh, look at this, we've got a standoff between these guys, but Roman Reigns with a drive-by. And now O'Reilly and Walter, this feud, which has lasted for several months, culminating here, and a headbutt knocks out O'Reilly. Or maybe not. Kyle back up. Oh, but Walter with a sleeper applied. Walter with a sleeper and Roman Reigns with a spear. Roman Reigns spearing Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, but look out for a jackknife pin from Jeff Hardy, but a kick out from Roman Reigns. And a leg drop from Hardy. And you can see the toll this match has already taken on these guys. It's barely been 2 minutes. And already, oh, look at that. DIY. Ciampa and Gargano fighting on top. They won a tag team qualifier against the Young Bucks to get here tonight. But it's every man for himself. You see the suplex on that platform up there. And that is dangerous territory when you're up so high. And oh my God, they're hanging from it. And now both men drop onto the pile below. Ciampa and Gargano falling from the platform and crash to the floor. It is a dangerous, sickening structure. And you see what danger it has in store for these guys. Dropping from the platform as Walter grinds the face of O'Reilly into that wall of mesh. There's Gargano and Ciampa. They're still fighting it out on the outside, folks. Gargano, oh, look at that. Kyle O'Reilly with a snap suplex, but Jeff Hardy with poetry in motion to that ladder. And another poetry in motion to Kyle O'Reilly. And now Jeff Hardy with a poetry in motion to Drew McIntyre, and again Jeff Hardy, poetry in motion to all four corners. As Jeff Hardy picking up Walter. Oh, but a chop from the big man. He's now going to pick up Jeff Hardy and a powerbomb to Drew McIntyre through the table. 2 for the price of 1, wiping out both of them there as Gargano with a kendo stick. And now the crutch from Ciampa. And DIY now working together to take down the big man. They're going to go for their finisher here. Meet in the middle, but Roman Reigns cuts it off with a spear and a claymore from Drew McIntyre, who gets chopped, as does Roman Reigns. Now Walter on a chopping spree. Taking out everyone. Oh, Jeff on the top though. Whisper in the wind, but chops in midair. Meanwhile, McIntyre with a barbed wire, but Walter wants a chop, but it's blocked. And now rings around the arm. And a future shock on the barbed wire. That razor wire digging into the skull of the champion. Oh, and Walter's busted open. Walter is busted open. McIntyre's wrapped the barbed wire around his foot for the claymore. A face full of wire. But Roman Reigns breaks up the pin and throws McIntyre into the cage. Remember, first pinfall or submission's going to win this. Chair off the skull. Gargano goes in for the slingshot spear, but gets speared in midair. And now Ciampa wailing away on Roman Reigns. Bringing the fight, bringing the intensity, and now swinging him. And lets him go as Roman Reigns' back scrapes across the barbed wire. As Ciampa bringing so much intensity, repeatedly throwing Reigns off the cage and a belly-to-belly on the floor. And now firing up with an uppercut from Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly taking out Ciampa, springing back in for a springboard corkscrew. Uppercut to Ciampa. And what the hell is Gargano doing up there? Gargano on top of the platform! No way! Oh my God! Something kicked in because Gargano risking it all with a moonsault from the top of the cage. From that platform. As we take a look at this again. Huge moonsault from the top. And now all three of them are down. No one's been able to make the cover just yet. But in comes McIntyre, throwing Galloway into the path of Roman Reigns, who catches him with a powerbomb and a Superman punch to McIntyre. Roman now setting up for the spear. But Jeff Hardy there to meet him with a twist of fate. Payback for Roman Reigns injuring Jeff's brother Matt a couple weeks ago. And Hardy on the top. But Ciampa pushes him off into the cage. And a chair shot to the spine. And what is Gargano being told? Oh, look at this angle slam on that wooden pallet on the outside. Gargano super kicking McIntyre. DIY, what are they thinking? And Ciampa exposing the wooden ring mat below. And oh, Gargano looks for the Gargano escape. But McIntyre spinning tombstone on the wood. The exposed ring mat and Roman Reigns making sure McIntyre can't capitalise. Boots him out and a dive over the top. Roman Reigns firing on all cylinders, but a chop from Walter. And now the sleeper. Is he going to make Roman Reigns pass out? No, Roman. Go for a powerbomb. But Kyle O'Reilly on the top with a knee blasting him in the face. This has been all-out carnage so far. As Kyle O'Reilly, he's had his fair share of problems with Reigns recently. With the guillotine, meanwhile Hardy and Ciampa on the outside. And now Walter with a big-time chop to the back of Roman and picks him up for a brainbuster on that open chair. But a boot from Walter, the ring general. Going to the top rope, wants a splash on Kyle O'Reilly. But in comes Hardy to stop him in his tracks. And now, oh my God. Ciampa's brought out the thumbtacks. And Walter catches Jeff Hardy. And a powerbomb onto the thumbtacks. Ciampa and Hardy looking like a pair of human pincushions. And Gargano with one final beat on the exposed canvas. Is Gargano going to become champion? No! Kyle O'Reilly with a knee bar. Looking to make Gargano tap out. If he does, O'Reilly becomes the new champion. And Jeff Hardy setting up a ladder as Gargano fighting his way out the knee bar with some kendo stick shots. Hardy's climbing. Is he trying to get away? What's he doing? No way! Oh my God, Jeff Hardy with a swan top from the top of the ladder. But wait a minute. It's Adam Cole and Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong, the Undisputed Era, have made their way into the cage to help Kyle O'Reilly. But O'Reilly, it doesn't look like he wants the help. Cole saying, you need us, but O'Reilly saying, I can do this on my own. And oh wait, what's going on now? Hardy's back! Broken Matt Hardy's back! And he's laying out the UE! Matt Hardy coming to the rescue of his brother. And now comes face to face with the man who took him out last month. Hardy wants a piece of Reigns. But what? It's a double super kick. It's Roman's family. His cousins, the Usos. The tribal chief enlisting the help of his bloodline. And the Usos with a double smash to the Hardys. Roman also having backup here. But in comes McIntyre to take out both the Usos and a Glasgow kiss to Roman Reigns. Meanwhile in the ring, the high and low from Bobby and Kyle. This is going to be it. No! A barbed wire bat shot. And I know who that is. That's Alexander Wolf of Imperium. Walters on O'Reilly busted open. Imperium. Now in this match we've got the Usos, the Hardys, the Undisputed Era, and now Imperium making their mark. The mat is sacred, and well, the mat is torn apart as well. And look at Jeff Hardy bringing in, what is that, a plate of glass? And Walter looks at it. Oh, no way. Wolf signalling for a powerbomb on the glass. But O'Reilly with a runner out of it, thank God. Look out for Roman Reigns with a spear. Spear through the glass. Those shards sticking in the skin of Imperium's Alexander Wolf. Alexander Wolf taken out, and Hardy now and Gargano fighting on top of the cage. It looks like Ciampa's going to follow them. But an elbow and a DDT on the ramp. And now Gargano, what the hell? Swanson off the top of the cage. Gargano flying through the air. And a discus punch to Roman Reigns. And what is Walter doing over there? He's got some sort of wire cable thing on the bottom. What the hell? Oh my God! Air raid crash through two tables from the top of the cage. I cannot believe this. And Ciampa saying, bring it on. And O'Reilly! For the love of God! A spear through the explosives, through the barbed wire. And Kyle O'Reilly is the new 24/7 champion. What a freaking match we just witnessed. We will never forget this night tonight. That was hands down the most insane match in NLW 24/7 history. I challenge you to find a match that was more intense than this one. They were all risking it to become 24/7 champion. There was thumbtacks, there was barbed wire, exposed mat. There was a swanton from the top of the ladder. The factions came in. Kyle didn't want anything to do with the UE. Matt Hardy returned. The Usos helping out Reigns. And then Alexander Wolf from Imperium. He got taken out with a spear. And then Gargano flying off the top with a senton. This discus punch. The air raid crash from the top through the tables. And then we saw Walter on the other side concocting something. And it turns out it was rigged barbed wire. That barbed wire was rigged with explosives. And they went off for Kyle O'Reilly to pin Walter. It's been months. Kyle O'Reilly has been trying to climb the mountain. Every time he's played with injury, an assault, an attack. But tonight, where it counts, Kyle O'Reilly enters the cage of death. And he walks out as the new 24/7 champion. I will never forget this night.